I would like to welcome you. But we have a very real problem. People are tired of being tired all the time. They're tired of always getting sick. They're tired of not being able to maintain the weight that they would really like. And so they've tried everything. They've tried the yo-yo diets and they've tried the workout plans, and none of them work, right? We all know that they don't work. And so we have to resort to pharmaceuticals, right? And we have that guilt of knowing that we didn't eat the way we were supposed to eat. And the energy is always going up, right? There's that high after the coffee, and then that crash 2 hours later, and then the high, and then the crash. And at the end of the day, just completely exhausted. And it gets to be very hopeless. And I know, because I've been there. I know what it's like to have caffeine to make it through the day. I know what it's like to always have some kind of symptoms in the body, right? Always going to the doctor office for something. And I know what it's like to think, is this how my body's supposed to feel? Is this just part of getting old? And I used to get very frustrated because if I try to make a change, if I would, take on like a new diet, the first thing that they would tell you is they would make a list of all the things that you can't eat, right? You can't eat this, you can't eat that, you can't eat that, you can't eat that. And if you are going to eat this one thing, you can only have it like once a week in teeny tiny moderate, like they would list all the things that I ate on a daily basis, right? Like that's everything that I eat. So must be your diet's not right for me. And I just wouldn't do it. It just wouldn't work for me. And so I've made the transition from over here, that frustrated place, to over here. And it's called having an alkaline body. And I'm going to be teaching more about this. And because I've made that transition myself, I can teach what makes the body alkaline. I can teach why the body has energy sometimes and doesn't at other times. I can teach why the body gets sick and how to prevent it. And so my suggestion would be, give this a shot. Try out some of the things that I'm recommending here. And as you do, you're going to start to notice that you're going to get energy like a little kid again. You're not going to have the weight fluctuating in the gain a ton of weight and lose a ton of weight. And you don't have to worry about having sick days anymore, or worse, right? Where the household sick days, where one person gets sick and then everybody in the house gets sick. Like that doesn't have to be a part of life. And this way of life will prevent the yo-yo weight gain. It'll prevent not being able to have enough energy to play with your kids or be around long enough to play with grandkids and really enjoy life like that. And so I'd like to welcome you on this journey, and whatever I can do to help, I'm going to do, because I've made the transition from this tired and hopeless, food addicted person to somebody that feels energetic and alive and wakes up in the morning and actually looks forward to the day. And I know that you're going to take your own journey, and I'd like to welcome you. I'd like to be here to hold you by the hand and help you along in your own journey. So welcome.